Hi, and welcome back to another options newbie tutorial. So today we're going to go over covered calls, and what a covered call is, and risks associated with it, and so on and so forth. So, quick little explanation, what a covered call is. Essentially, if you own the underlying stock, so you own at least 100 shares of the underlying asset or stock in this case, you can sell a call against that position to collect a premium. Now, when you do that, you are selling off your rights to the call buyer for them to be able to purchase that stock off of you at the strike price. All right, and your reward for that is you collect a premium. The call buyer pays you a premium for that right. Okay, so let's get into it here a little bit. So, like I say, yeah, collect a premium. Well, so who would use a cover call? So, if you want to collect a premium while you hold the stock, and if you are neutral to mildly bullish on the stock. Okay, if you think the stock is going to go up a lot, you know you, you probably don't want to do a covered call. Okay, because you also limit your upside. Right, if you have a $20 stock and you sell like the $25 call as an example, and that stock goes to $30, you're only going to get 25 because you've sold that right for someone to purchase that stock off of you at $25. Okay, so if you're really bullish on the stock, then like I say, you might not want to do that. But if you think the stock isn't going to do much over the next little bit, again, neutral to mildly bullish, or even if it goes down a little bit, you're gonna collect that premium, that income on there. Okay. So, all right. So the advantages of a covered call. So again, you're collecting income from that, and of course, the option strategy is less risky. So any investment strategy is going to have some level of risk. But in terms of covered call, again, your risk really is the underlying stock. Okay, so it's a lot less risky than a lot of other option strategies, like just buying a call outright. Right, that's purely speculative, or selling a naked option, selling a naked call. Right, obviously that has a lot more risk to it than just selling the covered call, and a lot of beginning options investors do covered calls on there. All right, so let me just go to the next slide here. So, exiting a covered call. So, if we say you sell a call for like $3, it's getting towards expiration, and maybe it's only worth $1 at that point. Right? You can buy it back. You can buy to close that call and maybe roll out a further dated option. So if you say you buy back your October call at at $1 and then sell like the November or the December for like $3, right? So you're still collecting a premium on there. You're just rolling it out a bit further for some more time on there. So if the stock, of course, is below the strike price, the call would expire worthless, and you don't care about the call expiring worthless because you've already collected the premium on it. Call buyer is going to care if their option expires worthless, but if I don't think the option expires worthless, not the stock. So, but like I say, if you get to that point, then it's below the strike, just let it expire. Not a big deal. You still keep the stock, and you can sell out. You can roll out another option. A bit further out. So risks associated with a cover call. Of course, the underlying asset goes to zero, and you just have the premium. So if your stock, obviously if you hold 100 shares of that stock and it tanks and goes down to zero, or loses 80%, well, you're gonna, that's a big risk. You're going to be out that on there, and just like I say, you'll have the premium to sort of offset it, but the premium is not going to be enough to offset because most of your money is going to be put into the actual stock when you do this investment. Okay, so scenario is, of course, it's unlikely, but there's still the risk of it, right? It can still happen. Tons of times stocks will have lost a lot overnight, but it's it's less likely. So it doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but it's less likely. All right. So so of course you can lose out on the upside as well. Right. So if you're, if you sell your $25 call and the stock goes to $30, $40, $50, right? You're capped out. You're at that you're at that $25 price that's going to be called away at. So yeah, you can you can certainly lose out on the upside as well. All right. So you just bring up the next one here. So we're going to get an example here. All right. So you buy. Again, this is just for educational purposes. This is not a this is not a recommendation or anything like that. So I'm just doing this, strictly for purely for educational purposes on here. So if you buy 100 shares of Apple at like $155, so cost is $15,500. Sell the November 160 call, say at like $3, right? So you collect that $3 premium. Now, if if Apple goes to like $160.50 or whichever, right? You're going to make $500 capital gain on that, right? Because you bought it at 155 and it's going to be called away from you at 160. Plus you get that $300 premium, so $800. Not bad, considering it's what, October the 5th, October 6th, I guess today, and in November, we're talking like a month and a half. So $800 on that is pretty good. Of course, the risk is if Apple goes way down, then obviously it's going to be a losing trade. So, Apple goes to $145. Well, yeah, you collected, $300, but you lost $700 because the stock went down. Okay, so there you can see, the underlying risk on there. But if Apple, if it stays within that 150 to 160 range, then I'm a happy camper, right? I'm gonna, collect that premium. Expires in November. Great. I'll sell the December. I'll sell the January. Keep selling it to get that premium on there. And then of course, in the meantime, because Apple pays a dividend, so I'll get the dividends along the way as well. Okay, so yeah, so if it stays within that range, then like I say, I'm a happy camper on there. Okay, so pull up my paper money account because I did that exact trade. So I bought 100 shares of Apple at 154.98 and sold the November 2017 160 call at $2.87. So I got $287 for the premium, and like I say, bought the stock at 154.98. So we'll see how this one pans out. This is just on my paper money account, just so I can show you as an example on there. But anyways, so that's pretty much it for covered calls. I'm going to do another video on cash secured puts. Okay, so I'll do that next, the next day or something. But if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. If you have any comments, let me know. If you think I've left something out or you don't understand something, let me know in the comments. I can always do another video, to clarify a few more things, or like I say, or respond to you in the comments as well. But let me know, and like I say, thank you for watching, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.